Hello friends, welcome to Enlightened Soul Tarot channel. Hope everyone doing good. That's a band shuffle at the very beginning of the session. Okay, great. I slept like a baby tonight. So we are here back. I'm trying to do this reading early in the morning. Not early in the morning, actually it's going to be afternoon. And I'm trying to, I was going for a walk, then I thought, okay, why not I finish the reading first. This came up. I said, okay, let's go. So here I am. As you all know that we do 3-card spread. We are learning while we practice the tarot reading, and this card doesn't want to go for some reason. I don't know why. Let's give it here aside. So we have one card, okay, one card. So as part of our sessions, we are learning each card by book first, and then we are doing hands-on by reading and making relationships between the card and getting any messages out of it. And it's a practical session what we are doing right now. So just not like just know what the card is. So we are actually doing a reading. So if you want to do reading by yourself and practice along, learn what is tarot and how tarot works, please join and subscribe to this channel and have your own tarot card, the tarot card which you can use, any tarot card, okay? Just go by book first. You don't have to stick to what, but this is the very basic one available on Amazon, Universal Weight Tarot Deck, and that's a beginner. I would say that's a beginner tarot cards book which you can get. It's not that costly though, and you can use any tarot card, doesn't matter, and then we can start doing you can practice along with me. So that's it. So we are holy, the very second card itself. No, I'm not gonna take you. I'm not gonna take you. First read by book, and then we get the message out of all those three cards. Okay, and you can try to get along with those. But once you become familiar with the card, right, it will be easier for you or me to actually make a reading and understand card. The same card may behave differently at different places, right? All right, here we go. So we have 3 cards right now. 3 cards. All right, 3 cards. We all do straight readings. Wow, this is great. Well, we see 2 wand cards, right? The 2 wand cards. See them? One is 10 of wands, another is 9 of wands. There is a fire sign, no matter what you talk about. Okay, and then we have 5 of pentacles. This card usually represents mistress, husband, wife, poverty, all those things. Okay, so this is by book actually. Poverty, mistress, husband, wife, lovers, suffering, but they are together anyway. So they are together anyway, no matter what. But they are suffering through either any kind of poverty. It's not only money or lack of maybe child, you know, or no one in their life other than they themselves, right? So as we know, let me bring this little more closer. That was too far. Yeah, that was too far. Here we go. Should be okay, right? Okay. Let's see if I can zoom it more. Zoom, zoom. Alright, this is cool. So the first card is Five of Pentacle. By book, we know that this card is husband, wife, or someone having mistress, or someone is going through poverty. Okay, lack of money, finances, or anything. Then we have Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. By book, it says it's a descriptive meaning though. It's not like straight one line meaning. It says, but there is a person who has very huge passion or is overloaded with the work. Okay, or there's so many passion the person is now blinded, don't know what to do, but still carrying those burdens. Okay, but guess what? The burden is slowly going to be ending. One burden reduced, like that, you know. Out of 10, it reduced to 9. So it's going backward. Instead of becoming 1, it became 9. But the person is keeping a watch. So this is a vigilant. The person is protecting its own um, gain. Okay, no matter what, either it's a passion or any material gain or any kind of thing that he may have achieved so far, and trying to keep an eye on any incoming threat, okay, or competition or anything, or it can be anything, okay, not only competition, any kind of threat or anything that may come unknowingly from anywhere. So that this card tells about it. So by book we know that this is Nine of Wands, and Nine of Wands means someone having achieved and trying to be vigilant and being protected. Okay, you see this, each wand is stacked behind, and to not to move, it's not being carried, those are very moving, immobile wands, they are stuck in the ground and they are blooming. Actually, you see that the wands are blooming. So out of which this one wand is still in hand to safeguard himself. All right. So actually we know the card meaning now by book, but still let's go and read it, each of them, like two wands, right? So let's go Nine of Wands first. Let's read Nine of Wands first. Okay. This says strength in opposition. Okay, if attacked, he will meet onslaught boldly. With this main significance, there are all possible of adjunction, including delay, suspension, adjournment. Okay, delays, including delay, suspension, or anything. So that is a possibility, but someone is trying to be protective here. Okay, being ready to face anything that may come across. Okay, and then Ten of Wands. Readiness, preparedness. Okay, safeguarding itself and waiting for anything that may come across. but being vigilant. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands, we are here now, and it says as a it's a honor and good faith though, this one. And success too. So as we know that wand is a passion, okay, wand is a fire. There is a fire to do something, right? So if any new one wand comes, it means that you have some passion which you figured out, and that is in your hand. You are looking for it and may want to explore that passion. So that's one wand. Two wands, you may be expanding that passion into two or more than that. Okay, so you are growing that passion. So like that, if you have 10 of wands, 10 of wands means you have something good that you have accumulated with your passion, and either yeah, that's what it says, some good fortune too. So good faith, good fortune, but not to or maybe yeah, you may have a good fortune, but you're hiding yourself, or you have achieved, or you are having some passion, but you're hiding yourself behind, not showing up. Like, I got this passion to come onto YouTube and do all these readings. I'm not showing myself right now because I am not comfortable right now to express uh, freely these cards. Okay, so I'm learning. So once I become comfortable, I may be so fluent. It takes 20 minutes me to complete 1-3 cards. Maybe when I am very fluent, when I'm experienced enough, it may take only 10 minutes, 15 minutes maximum. Okay, so that could be the way. The more we become more familiar with these cards or anything what we do in our life, it becomes so easy to do it, right? So that's what is happening. The person is easily holding up, it's not even touching the ground, all those passion, all those gains above, and keeping himself hidden with that gain, either through passion or some passion he's having or she's having, and doing it, and but don't want to show himself or herself, and trying to carry this, maintain and carry this to reach out to certain place. Okay, so that's what it says, and then finally it's protecting it. It is protecting. There is one loss, maybe some passion got lost, but whatever he has, it has been now stuck in the ground, and seeing, let it grow and protecting. All right, so that is also there. And what we have at first, we have 5 of Pentacles. So we know that this card is a passion full with a lot of strength. The person is holding up all this passion, and or maybe it's some gain. Okay, and but hiding, not showing himself or herself to the world what he is doing. Okay, what gain he has. Also disguise, disguise himself, disguising him, and not showing up, disguising, right? Yeah. So here it says it's successfully reached out here onto the 9 of wands, and 8 wands are stuck well in the ground, and 1 wand is to protect self. Okay, so maybe you have your own assets, you are just trying to accumulate all of them and trying to keep them protected for any calamity that may come up. Calamity can be anything. Okay, think about it. If you go by person, you may talk in terms of that person issues. Okay, but here it can be any general. This is general reading, so what we are doing, it's not by person. So apply to yourself the way you think. Something may be going in your life, apply to that. Okay, so just be ready. What you have accumulated, keep it ready, and sow it to the ground. Keep account of what you have in your position, and stay alert. Okay, bad time going on right now. Okay, People are suffering. Whatever you have gained so far, just try to keep it safe and be vigilant. If anything happens to you, your family, or anyone, at least you should be ready to face it and be firm, so that your gain is not lost. Okay, so any loss may happen, yeah, it may happen, but try is to safeguard it first yourself and two for your family. And the poverty card is this one. Okay, we are going to, this is mistress, some may be having affair. Okay, and that also is being predicted by this card, someone having affair somewhere outside, having mistresses, or husband, wife, or lover. But it also shows lack of financial help or strength in relationship or the family. So whatever this person and this card is having is trying to out of this poverty, this new thing came up and trying to get that gain. With this poverty, whatever has been left out has been trying to be protected. This is poverty, but still something is there, and by accumulating all those things, the person or whoever it is trying to safeguard it. You may lose something on the way, but that's what it says. So I see there is a fire sign involved, and there is a earth sign involved. Okay, so there is a relationship thing going on between fire sign and earth sign. Also, if you see this earth sign is going through some poverty, okay, loss of finances, okay, and don't know what to do, is being blindfolded by its own, maybe is building a house, but I don't know right now. Whatever he is carrying is gonna finish it up. And that's where he's trying to be being aware, be vigilant on this whole thing going on, whether he will be able to do it or not, but he's keeping an eye on it, so he's ready. Okay, he's trying to safeguard. But this looks like poverty means you may have lost a job, you don't have enough finances to support yourself or your family. That's going on. And then this is maybe you are you have started some passion and you're trying to protect it. Okay, being in poverty, maybe you have lost your job, you are doing something after losing the job still, and trying to protect it, whatever you may have. Another thing I see is there are lovers here. Okay, and the lovers, and then one person got a passion out of it and trying to or maybe a lover trying to hide himself or herself out of this passion, okay, and trying to safeguard himself or herself. If you see this person, this lady, she's going all this way, but this finally we see only one person, and maybe he's not looking for this lady. Okay, so there is a poverty which may have also broken the relationship. That could also be possible. Or maybe there was a lover and they didn't want to continue, so they're hiding behind their own passion and protecting themselves by raising these walls of wands and being ready not to lose themselves anymore. The passion they had between themselves, they are trying not to lose. Or maybe there was a sexual good relationship, intimate relationship, but now they're trying to keep themselves busy with something new that they have discovered in their life, maybe some sort of passion, and trying to hide in that and not to go back to that same lover thing. Okay, Well, that's all I can predict as of now. We can do more of these, pick more messages out of this, but these are the very straight ones, and they are genuine. Okay, the more you go, you make deliberate messages, but these are very straight ones. So anything which comes with the flow, those are the accurate messages, and it will resonate with anyone who are going to watch it, or maybe someone you know who maybe your relative or anyone, okay, or your colleagues. Well, thank you for watching this channel, and I hope it resonated with someone. If it does, please do click on like, put a comment out there if it does. Sounds familiar, this reading, with your life or someone else's life, and subscribe to the channel. It will help build more confidence between the learners who are part of this beautiful learning of tarot. So welcome if you're a new subscriber, and have a good long weekend. Thank you very much. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.